business. And my whole design and purposefulness side, and maybe at the end of the day, and more on that a little bit later. If you can hear inside, just click it on and off. That way I know you can hear me clearly. If anybody's out there who can use a little hand, can you hear me clearly? Let me see if I get anybody to do their little hand. That's the upper right-hand corner. If you can hear me clearly. Perfect and closing are two completely different things, okay? Pitch, I'm talking about what's that thing that's going to get somebody really get what you do, okay? Remember you, real do, okay? And also know what result that they're going to get. You're really trying to do multiple things here with a pitch. Now, let me tell you where you can use a, and this is also very, very important. If you really have your pitch solid, you know, down, you can use that pitch in meetings to raise money, hire people, even, you know, if you're ever, or television, that's when you can use the perfect pitch. If you've shows, you know, when you have a booth, you got to have your perfect pitch, because, you know, people are, and you got to get their attention, you know, got to get their, hold their attention, get them to listen. Oh, well, maybe this person can help me. Enough so that maybe sometime later in an event or trade show, they'll come back to talk to you. So the perfect pitch, now this is particularly, you know, obviously useful in cold calls. If you're involved in a cold call, is a bit of a misnomer, because you can have, like at trade shows, you're not doing a call meet. You know, somebody's walking by and never heard about you in their life. That's about as cold as. The one thing to remember about the perfect pitch is that you've got to attract their attention right in the, got to go. It's an all-out deal. It's no holds back, no holds barred. You got to go for a result, an effect. It can't be, you can't be humming and hawing. You can't start the perfect pitch by, you know, questions. Can't do that, because when you're asking questions, you're into the selling process, aren't you? The pitch is to, okay, hold attention, get them to understand what and the result they can attain. So that's what, and you have to do it fast, because most people are getting, you know, they got 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 10 or 15 or 20 things going on in their brain all the time. I think they've got this problem, that problem, they got this thing to do later in the day. They're late for a meeting, they're late for a call. So when you do the perfect pitch, man, you got to get their attention, man. You got, it's got to be, hey, don't I got your attention now? Sure I do. Okay, so the first first thing you have to do, if you've gotten their attention, is you have to basically, whatever your next, they've got to remember when they leave. Okay, that's the main, got to remember something. Okay, now I'll give you an example of just with our company. Here's what people remember after they talk with me. Access to celebrities than any other agency, or because we work with all the agencies, so we have access to more celebrities place you can go to. We have more access to celebrities other one place you can go to. You can go to CAA, you can go to but guess what? They have only a portion of the celebrities. Okay? So that's a pretty big thing. People remember that. Wow, these guys have more access to places I can go to. Huh, okay. That's strong. So that's something you can do. The lowest cost cars around. You know, your car, my price cannot be beaten. I have the best priced cars anywhere. Find some other car with you saying that you find the same car somewhere else and they're charging less, that's what I'll charge you. Okay. So these are the guys that have the cheapest cars in town. I can get the best price in the entire city. Well, I would remember that. If I heard that, if I heard a radio, claim that this dealership is the lowest pricing you will get in town, well, I would at least have that dealership, and I'd probably test them on that too. You know what I mean? So that's a key thing. You gotta, whatever you start out with, they better remember. Okay, now it's the big claim. It's what you say about yourself. Okay, now you've told them we have more access to celebrities than any other one place you can go to. Good. Now they know who. Not getting into the weeds. I just say that quick. We have more access to celebrities than any other one claim. Well, we provide celebrities at the lowest, most accessible cost, are matched up with the best lead systems available. So we provide lowest accessible cost, who are matched up with the best lead systems available. I dare you to find celebrities at a better cost that's accessible than we can do. And by the way, we know celebrities up with the best lead systems available. If you go to CAA, okay, they'll have celebrities, but they have a big, huge overhead they got to pay, and you're kind of considered as a one-off, so they're going to try to get as much money out of you as possible. They probably, so even if you were to get a great celebrity from creative artists about lead generation or prospect generation, they have no clue. That's our claim. We provide celebrities at the lowest, most accessible cost, best lead systems available. So that's our claim. Now, let's go back to they're talking about the lowest cost. And then their claim, we have the lowest, can't get lower cost. Here's our claim. Our claim is, if you find a car at a better price, we'll match it. That's our claim. That's our turf. I want you to think for a second. Think about, before we go further, think about for a second, take a look at your company, okay, and you could say about your company that they will remember no matter what. Go ahead and write. Just think of your company. Think about the most positive aspect. Now figure out how you can cook that down into a one sentence, one sentence. Okay, got that? And if you say that to some, if you're in the hall and you say blah, and they'll remember it. So that's what, that's the first thing. You gotta say something. Got to get their attention. Got to tell them something right at the front that they're going to walk away with. They forget okay? Then you have your claim. And your claim can't be some kind of doubting claim. You can't be meek about that claim. You can claim about whatever you sell or whatever you do. Just think about what you can claim. Are you the biggest in your field? I'm the biggest provider of blog. We are the most successful at reducing costs. Wow, that's a pretty good claim. How do you think about that? I'm not saying think about some of these claims. Okay. The best avocado dip you'll ever eat, ever. If you don't agree, you can send back your avocado dip and we'll refund you fully. We have the best avocado. So that's what I'm saying. You got to think about what is your big claim? What is your thing? Further lock in their attention. You've already got their attention because you got their attention. Hey, you over there. Then you're going to tell them that one thing they're going to remember after they leave. Then you're going to give them the big claim. So now you've said access to more celebrities than any one other place. We provide celebrities the lowest, most accessible cost who we match systems available. Then the next last piece is what's the result? Well, we could dramatically increase your leads and sales. That's the result. The increased leads and sales. I'm talking about us now. So I got their attention. I've told them that it's to more celebrities than any other one place they can go to. We provide celebrities at the lowest cost who are matched up with the best lead systems available. Why? Because leads and sales. There we go. So what have I done? I get their attention. Remember, they just bumped into the dude that has access to more celebrities than any other one place they can. They've learned that we provide celebrities at the lowest, most accessible cost, best lead systems available, and we dramatically increase leads and sales. Now let's do that with you. Okay, I want you to think about what is the one thing you can say about your company that they're going to remember. Think about that. Okay, good. Second step. What's your claim? Claim about yourself. That you have I have a 5 Amazon and I've never had to return an item. Be pretty good, huh? I have a 5 and I've never had to return an item. Wow, that's pretty good. That's a hell of a. Hope they can back that up. And what's the result? The result is when you buy something from me, it's exactly what you want. Okay, that's the result. You got this Amazon guy or gal saying star rating on Amazon, never had to return, take a return ever. So when you buy from us, you'll be 100% satisfied. You're going to get exactly what you want. So that's kind of the drill. I want you to, if you can get their attention, give them that they're going to walk away. They're going to go, I remember that. Potentially have your claims sticks to them. I'm not saying to stick to them forever, because remember, you wanted to have them remember at least one thing. That's the first thing. Their attention more, so they'll then listen to the result. Think about that real quick. Just once again, think about your company. Step 2. What can you say to any company that they will walk away from and remember? Just think about that. I'm just taking you through. Can you say that they'll remember when they walk that? Just think about that for a second. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to think about that. Go ahead. What can you say about your company? Remember. You only got 20 seconds on this pitch, by the way. Max. Okay? Now, claim. What can you say that your company does that's a real wow? Holy crap! Is that right? Okay. Think about some of the things. Like you could say somebody. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some examples of I've bought. Okay. Oh, I can say right now that there are. If I go to Disney, I'm going to be really happy. Everybody that goes to Disney is going to know they had a really good day. I don't know. That probably does injustice to them, but that's a claim. When you come to Disney at the end of the day, I'm very happy. Okay. Or coffee. How about this? If you're drinking coffee, let's say I had a client that was involved with weight loss tea. And man, this stuff works to people. You start using our tea, you'll lose 10 pounds in 30 days. You will lose 10 pounds in 30 days, or I'll give you your money back. That's a claim. Trying to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds, and they hear that claim, they're going, what the heck? I'll try it. If it doesn't work, I'll just send them back their tea. They'll give me my money back. But that's the claim. Result. You're going to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. Okay. So I want you to think about one, what that a person will remember no matter what. Go ahead and do that again. I know and that's a nasty habit of mine, but go ahead and do that. What will they remember? Figure out what your claim is. You may have multiple claims, but you got to go with the big hammer. Okay, what's the big hammer? Right? What is the big? I'll give you an example of what I meant by we provide celebrities at the lowest, most accessible cost who best lead system available. Okay, so there was a big casino, a big resort up in the Catskills. And they gave me a budget of 200 in a couple celebrities, and that act some big whales. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who the two celebrities are, but they're big people, really big people. Okay, and guess what? I came in with it. They were shocked. They were like, "Wow, you mean you could bring those guys in?" And well, that's right. That's because we provide celebrities at the lowest, most accessible cost, the best lead systems available. Now, if you're opening up a casino, You want leads. So it was a big event. It was a personal appearance. So lots of money, who bet a lot of money, will come to the event. And I guarantee you, these two people that came to the event, that drew a lot of leads, didn't it? Right? Because they were heroes in New York. Heroes. And I provided it most accessible cost. Because I could tell you, if they went direct to the agents, they were playing. They were okay. So at the end of the day, once this line that people will remember, this very strong claim and the result, you now can use that in your promotional material. Think about how you can use that ads or Facebook ads. Think about how that could be used in your own if you're at a trade show. Okay? That all in 25 to 30 seconds. All that information can occur. Now, by going, hi there, I'm Bob Safel, and my company. Have you ever heard of celebrities doing stuff with companies before? Oh, oh my gosh, how lame is that? They're like going, well, yeah, obviously. Now, already in their mind, right then and there, wow, celebrities that costs a lot. If I moseyed up, hey, you ever think how effective celebrities are with companies, but they're also really expensive, and hell, I can't get them. They're not accessible. No way. So if I was to come up to somebody with that, oh yeah, you ever heard of celebrities? They're going to be really good for your company, and what does your company do? How do you do this? And what do you do? But before, I mean, come on, you're gone already. You're at a booth at a trade show, and I tell you what, your ads certainly aren't going to work. So things you've had in the past now. Think about promotions that you've had in the past. Advertising, radio commercials, sales letters. Think about what you for a second and ask yourself, in those promotions, in your description of your company, did you say anything memorable away from? Did you have a very strong claim, and did you tell them the results, folks? You don't. When I say we dramatically increase leads and sales, don't get into the weeds. Well, we do this, and I don't go feature, 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 feature. No, I say we dramatically increase leads and sales. Because that's unless they're a marketing specialist and they want to learn something. What they care about is leads and sales. Whether whether this particular mechanism on a particular advertisement, some will, and maybe that's what you get into when you're in the selling process. You're not going to get into the tall weeds. Remember, there's the pitch, sales process, and then there's the closing. Like when the sales process, you're going to be asking at point. So you got their attention with the pitch. You've got their attention because they know what you've claimed. Attention because, wow, that's a result I would like. Then they'll at least some of your sales process until you get too far afield. Then they'll be willing to go ahead and answer questions. I did that today. I had somebody, I talked to me about what we do. I said what we do in a matter of seconds. They were going, oh, that's what I want. Good. A couple questions to make sure that, what I've represented, we can we can really, really hit the ball out of the park. Ask your questions away. I had them. They were like, okay, I get what you do. I get what the result's going to be. I'm in. I want to thinking about closing. Okay. And then I get into the selling problems. I start narrowing down on, what what about leads and sales? I get into the problem. I start getting, as Kevin Harrington said, I get into the pain. Who knows? Maybe they were doing one type of advertising for years and it worked for years, and now all of a sudden, because the price is too high for the advertising and the audience is too small, like TV and sometimes some radio. Well, now that's the problem. And then once I've got the pen, reveal a little bit more of what we do and the value of what we do, specifics, and then close. But you ain't getting to a close, and you ain't getting into the sales process front end pitch that grabs their attention, gives them a memory, makes a claim, speaks of the result. All 1, 2, 3, go. That's been helpful. We're going to go. We have more people filing in right now. We have a number of people who want to learn about how they can make a ton of money as affiliates. We call them, but we have a bunch of people coming in right now. So we're going to start our affiliate, and the training, 2 to 2:30 training, and the affiliate discussion stay on. For those who came just for the training, let's go ahead and do our drawing. Okay, here we go. What's our little, random.org. Find out who's going to win 1,000 cloud coins. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bammo. Ooh, number 3. Oh, whoever came in as our third person has won 1,000 cloud coins. So I want to thank you for attending our Friday business brief. I hope that was helpful. And I'd love to see you here again next week at Friday at 2 o'clock. And now we're going to go ahead right into our affiliate briefing for people who want to make a lot of extra money. Some of you are already affiliates selling other programs, but let's talk about that because the one thing that you want to, one of the things about affiliates, or even for network marketing, and we're not network marketing, we do have an affiliate program with Napkin to Exit, is the folks that get out there first, get in front of the thing, are the ones that win big. So the people who can become affiliates in the pre-launch of any major deal are the ones that win the biggest. Okay, because I'm going to tell you about that and why that works. But real quickly, Napkin to Exit is really a step-by-step pathway from literally the idea, the napkin. When people used to think of ideas for they're going to sell or get investment, they're going to start a company, they drew up their idea on a napkin, and then they took all these steps ultimately to the finish line, or the big win, or the big reward. And that could be in the form of somebody buys your company, you go public, you merge, or maybe you just build up a company that's so strong and powerful and has such cash flow that you can replace yourself and go off into the sunset and collect dividend checks every month, or distributions. So every company goes through this napkin to exit. They go from the initial idea to finding out what they should have in the product, to finding out how they can deliver the product, then marketing the product, selling the product, being able to collect the money in an accountable way, to delivering the product after people have bought it, to quality control. And once you've gotten really good at that, all of a sudden a whole lot of people know about you and start really really booming. and then maybe you go public, maybe you get sold, maybe somebody buys you, but you need a reward at the end. So that's napkin to exit. And what we've done is we have put together an all, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what you have to think about what napkin to exit is all about: any business problem with education, connections, or help. So that's what we do. We're going to take any company, identify their immediate problem, and either help them with training, education, direct assistance, connections, and help. That's our process. So we basically are breaking down this pathway to success from napkin, which is the idea, all the way to the exit. That's what, in Wharton School of Business, they say it ain't a game unless there's an exit when they're talking about, a game being a business. No game if there isn't an exit. You got to know when you've won. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to in my time, including myself, where we should have exited. Maybe we should have taken the big reward, cashed out, whatever. And I almost every success story every business success story you've heard of, every person who's won at business will tell you about the time or two that they should have hit the parachute and sold the company or merged the company or made it go public or sold it back to, whatever. They should have taken the big win. So napkin to success is this complete, total business solution, and it's designed so it's like having Fortune 500 consultants in your back pocket, and it's inexpensive. It's a subscription model to give all of this access, all of this training. When we get out of the pre-launch, it's going to be $99 a month, which is nothing. If I said to you, what problem do you have right now? Give me a business problem you have right now. And I say to you, just think of that problem. And I say to you, by the way, give me $99 right now, and I'll solve the problem. How many would just pull out their credit card or go to an ATM and get $99 fast? Everybody. And by the way, after I help you with that problem, you give me your $99, then you're growing some more, and guess what? You're going to run into another problem. Different problem, but and I'm going to ask you the question again. If I could solve that problem for you, would you pay me $99? And they'll say, yes, I'll do it again. Well, that's what napkin to exit is. It's that toolkit that people subscribe to. Now, how do you become an affiliate and make a ton of money doing this? Okay. If you sign up as an affiliate, which costs you nothing, here's what you should do. I'm going to tell you what you should do, because some of you are already affiliates of ours and other programs. Here's what you should do. You should sign up as an affiliate for free. Okay? Now, and then you're going to be given an email, okay, which has your little affiliate link, and it's going to be a fantastic email. Fantastic email. And you're going to send the email out to either lists you have, prospects you have, people you know, okay? And those people are going to look at the email, which is going to position you with such great luminaries as Shark Tank's Kevin Harrington, because you're going to be positioned as an expansion partner with Kevin Harrington, or expansion partner with Don Mann, or expansion partner with Zig Ziglar and his foundation. Okay? And guess what? When anybody clicks on that link for an extended period of time, if they decide to buy, you're going to get the commission. So even if you send out the email and they click on it today or tomorrow or the next day, and they don't buy immediately, maybe 90 days down the road, if somebody else clicks on that, if they see, and with all the promotion we're about to launch, I'm telling you, we're going to be launching and touching millions of people starting in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be touching millions of people. The promotion is going to be everywhere. So if You have sent out an email that talks about napkin to exit, gets somebody excited, they click on the link. Well, guess what? If they buy within a certain extended period of time, you're the one that gets the commission. They may see advertisement everywhere else and go, wow, I heard about that. I'm going to buy. In addition, the people that are in the launch, the affiliates, or call expansion partners, the affiliates that are in the launch will make a 50% commission forever with that subscriber. You get that? We're not doing that after we launch, folks. The folks that sign up as affiliates now, send out the email, promote it to everyone they can, and those people purchase, you're going to get a 50% commission on all of those people for the life of how long they've subscribed. Some people are going to pay for the annual membership right away, particularly with the crazy offer we have, which is instead of paying $980, they only pay $299, and they get 15,000 cloud coins. Okay, so a lot of people are doing that already. Or instead of paying $99, people pay $39. But all those people that pay, you make 50% commission on for as long as they are subscribers. You see, that's a long time. Because if we're sitting there solving their problems all the time, hell, they're going to be very happy about spending $39 a month or $299 annually, okay, to have access to all of these business experts, all of this vital information, all of these connections. Did I tell you? We supplied one person a napkin to exit connection last week. They needed some business funding. We connected them up with just one of the experts in napkin to exit, and they were approved for $150,000 to $200,000 credit facility. It happened. They were approved in 7 days. They get the money next week. That's a connection. That's why people go to Shark Tank. It's not a lot of them. A lot of them will go there to get money. But most of them go there because it's not just the money they get invested in, it's the connections. I mean, just one of our guys alone, Kevin Harrington, he has tens of thousands of connections. And he will be connecting people. These are vital connections. So when I'm talking about napkin to exit, I'm talking about vital business secrets and information. I'm talking about connections. I'm talking about sources of capital, sources of equity, sources of how in the heck you want to get onto QVC? You want to get into all the Walmarts? You want to get in all these stores in Europe? Well, you get involved with this program called Napkin to Exit, and you subscribe, and guess what? For a pittance, they get access to all this. So as an affiliate, that's what you have. I'll be putting together this email. I should have it available late today or late tonight, and I'll be sending it out to all the affiliates, all the people who should be affiliates. And by the way, I'm sure everybody here has at least an address book of email addresses of friends and family or people you know. And by the way, shouldn't you tell them about this anyway if they're in business? If you know anybody in business that's involved with business that ever had trouble selling, ever had trouble generating leads, ever have trouble raising money, ever have trouble with personnel, how about, you ever heard about somebody ever having issues with distribution, getting in stores? Well, I'm sure you have. I mean, there's all sorts of business problems. Ever heard somebody had problems with not having the right lawyer or the right accountant? So that's what napkin to exit is. Napkin's the idea. Everybody has an idea at some point about, if they're going to get into business, they have an idea, right? Got to have an idea. And then you go idea through the execution steps, making sure your idea is legal, making sure your product can be delivered, make sure you get a good source for the product, make sure you have employees that actually deliver the product, make sure you can promote it effectively, generate prospects, leads, make sure you can actually sell the doggone thing, collect the money, deliver it, and distribute it. Every single company goes through those steps. Every single company that you know of right now, including your own, will be helped by this in a huge way. Now, the only difference is we pay you 50% commission for life on anybody that you send your little email out to and they end up buying. After the launch happens, that will no longer be available. End of story. But for you guys, it is. Now, so here's the game plan. Okay. If you haven't, if you're not an affiliate, or if you're not, if you somehow found your way here, and there's a lot of people in the briefing right now, if you found yourself here and you're not an affiliate, you want to become affiliate, you got to email me, Bob at digitalcurrencygrowth.com. Actually, check that. Bob at cshoptv.net. Bob at C, that's like cat, SHOPTV.net. Bob at cshoptv.net, and put in the subject line affiliate. And I'll make sure you get a link. I am going to be sending out a big broadcast on this tonight about telling people, here's the link to sign up as an affiliate. So that's step one. You got to sign up as an affiliate with Napkin Exit. Step two, I'm also going to send out a sample email. So you're going to take the sample email. There's going to be a section in there where you're going to put your little simple affiliate link. Because if you don't put the affiliate link in the email and you send the email out, the people seeing it aren't going to know what to click on, and you won't get credit for the sale. But more importantly, I want to stress this again. If you send out the email and somebody clicks on the link, even if they don't buy immediately, and then they buy later, maybe months later, we haven't decided how long that little, that's going to go, but maybe it's 90 days, maybe it's 120, I don't know, it's probably around there. So you're going to send out the email. If a person clicks on it but doesn't act now, but buys later, like 60 days from now, 90 days from now, and they see this giant promotional campaign all over the place, from the internet to, everywhere. You're going to see this thing everywhere, okay? So if they end up buying later, you get the credit. So it is incumbent on you, as soon as you get the email, you put your link in it and you send it everywhere. Even if it may annoy a couple people, so what? Okay, I want you to send it. If you have a business and you have prospects, send it out. Okay? If you have business and you have, clients, they'll like it too, particularly if they're in the business world. Okay? If you have friends and family, you have associates that own businesses, just send it everywhere. That's my main message, is to get it everywhere. If you have an old database you used to have where maybe you had another company, maybe you had an MLM, maybe you had, a company with a bunch of clients, you sold that, send it to every possible database. Okay? If you have friends that have large databases, and ask them to do you a solid. Hey, listen, I'm building this little affiliate business, expansion partner business. Hey, send this email out for me. Send it to everyone you know. And maybe they'll do it. Maybe they won't. But what you want to do is you want to get the email out with your link everywhere possible. Everywhere. Get it out. Do it over the next 2 to 3 days. And by the way, when you're doing that, all these people that are going to see it are going to thank you later, because they're going to pay $39 a month now, or $299 for annual, instead of waiting 90 days and then they're paying $99 or $980. So do these people a solid. Help them out. They can get a better price now. They'll thank you later. Say, I really want to thank you for sending me that link now, because I'm paying a third of what everybody else is paying. So you'll make a friend. Or they're already friends, they'll even be more friendly. So there you go. That's my little briefing here. What I want you to do is, if you have not, if somehow, I don't know how you got here without, being on one of my lists, but if somehow you're here and you're not on a list, you want to email me at bob@cshoptv.net. That's Bob at CSHOPTV.net. bob@cshoptv.net. bob@cshoptv.net, and use the subject line affiliate, and I'll get the affiliate link out to you. You're going to also get the sample email. And then if you're really super duper smart, and everybody here that's listening to me is obviously super duper super smart, you're going to email that sucker everywhere. You're going to get your friends to email it for you. You're going to send it out to old lists. You're going to get friends who have lists to send it out to their list. Maybe get a little scratch, some of your commission. Who knows? You handle that yourself. Okay? So I want to thank you for attending this briefing. I appreciate you being here.